Hi,
You're my guy. And I'm challenging myself as an aspiring voice actor to develop a natural sounding feminine voice so I can just switch back and forth from my actual voice
to the femme one.
Why am I doing this? Because I thought it'd be cool and fun to learn. And you get to come along for the ride. So I've been playing ddlc to practice. Are you ready? Because I am. Make sure to grab a drink, grab a snack,
And let's get into it.
Alright, it's the day of the festival. Also, before we continue, I think the next challenge I'm gonna do after trying to perfect the femme voice is to start doing covers, and hopefully it sounds convincing. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a ddlc song cover. I also gotta do that tsundere one.
I'm not a daddy,
Which I'm not gonna lie, if you saw the short or TikTok that I posted months ago, that was when I was first trying to learn the femme voice. And now I think it improved. So if I do a full cover, it'll be an improved version. Isn't that exciting, guys? Are you guys excited for that? Anyways, yeah, it's the day of the festival. Wow. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. Strange. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. What do you mean a little too much? It's your first, ever date. You'd be like, hey, it's time. Are you excited? I know I am. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Also, where's the music at? It's so silent. What the heck's going on? Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Whoosh. And we are... How come there's still no music? Hold on. No, there's sound effects. Did you hear that? Okay. Anyways.
Luma, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early.
That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones that she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. Aren't we supposed to be doing our own original ones? Alright, that's fine, whatever. So that's the one I'll be performing.
I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you.
Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. Stupid Sayori with depression. we learned she got depression and that she's been struggling to deal with it. What is up with him, bro? You can't be like, I'll be here for you, Sayori. I'll be here for you no matter what. And then be like, yeah, she's dumb. She's a dummy for oversleeping again. Oh, stupid Sayori. Like, what? So did we just forget about all that? Or what? I just can't with this guy. I can't. You think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder? Oh my god. Oh my god, you're an asshole. Oh my. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me. Are you for real? That should be like one of the biggest moments of yesterday. You learned something like crazy big about Sayori's life. And you're like, oh, wait, I forgot. Oh no. Oopsies. And I suddenly feel awful. Yeah, you should. You should. Knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. Right. Okay. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all.
Ha ha ha. And we're back with the if Sayori's not here, where my hug at?
I mean, what? I'm sorry, I did it again.
You should take
Ugh. Hold on.
water.
My throat feels weird. Like, it doesn't feel ready to voice act. I kind of just ate dinner a little bit, so my voice a little mucusy, I think. I don't know. I'm sorry. That was a little TMI. I don't know if I'm keeping that in the video. But anyways, also with Monica, I'm trying to be, it's like in the same range as Yuri, but a little bit more volume, less whispery, you know? I'm also trying to make her preppy-ish because she's popular. So more charismatic. But yeah, I don't know if that's getting through to what I'm trying to do through my voice, but I'm trying. Sometimes I feel like I'm too low on Monica. Let me lock back in.
You should take a little responsibility for her, Luma. I mean, especially with your exchange with her yesterday.
What? How do you know about that? Are you watching me? Were you lurking down the street? Around the corner? Spying on me? Or did Sayori just text you like she did last time?
You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know.
Exchange? Monica, you know about that?
Of course I do. I'm the club president after all.
But I stammer embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so...
Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think.
Eh? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that.
Hey, you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice.
Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. What is that? Percent. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What? Uh, what is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach.
Luma, what's wrong?
Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so...
Ah, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay?
Okay, whoosh. I quickly leave the classroom.
Don't strain yourself.
Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. Run, run. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. Whoosh. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. Knock knock, hello, Sayori. I don't expect an answer, since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house? That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? Yeah, I wouldn't do that if you just started dating, you know? You kind of just made it happen yesterday. I would say after a good while, but also actually you guys are childhood best friends, so those are boundaries you two need to talk about. See what you guys are and aren't comfortable with, you know? But anyways, but she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. So um uh Sayori? What the... Hello? Uh, Sayori? What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit just yesterday. I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. this isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. Are they telling me to go back? Wait, hold on. Did I? Uh-oh. Wait, because I overrided the. Uh-oh. I overrided me saying I love you. Oh, this is all the way back. Wait, this is really far back. I'm just gonna keep going. Let me see. We can't cheat unless that's what we have to do. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers, but I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 End? Oh. Whoa. Um. Hey. So, Sayori? Sayori, where are you? Also having a new game. Oh, I really can't take it back. Oh my god. I'm afraid. So is that it? Is that it for this video? Or what? Nah, it's only been 30 minutes. Like, do I press this one? Whoa. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I saw the text kind of glitch over here. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let it catch up to me. Oh! Hello?
Okay.
It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. Oh, what? So are we in like a timeline where Sayori doesn't exist, but we never met? I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average, while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. Whoosh. Class. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Luma?
Oh! Monica?
Oh my goodness. I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right?
Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway?
Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here, or markers?
I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right?
About that, I actually quit the debate club.
Really? You quit?
Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare the events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
In that case, what club did you decide to join?
Actually, I'm starting a new one.
I love to... Oh my god, that made me jump.
A literature club. A literature club.
Oh my... Oh, wait, hold on. I need a minute. Why did that actually give me a... Oh. Am I gonna get jump scared a lot in this part? Literature? That sounds kind of... dull. How many members do you have so far?
It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring.
Well, I can see that.
But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right?
Did Monica say she?
Hey, Luma. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join?
I mean, I guess so, but...
In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please?
Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out.
Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Luma. You know that?
It's nothing, really.
Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important.
Okay, whoosh. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. Hold on, water break. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Whoosh.
I'm back, and I brought a guest with me.
Girl 1.
A guest?
Girl 2. Girl 2 didn't get a jump scare. What the hell?
Seriously? You brought a boy? A way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Luma.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Oh no, not again.
So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right?
I haven't used Natsuki's voice in a long time. I would say Natsuki and Sayori's voice are the most difficult for me because they're the highest. My vocal cords are not used to it. What? No, I'm not.
Natsuki?
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president.
Oh, you're the vice president? Oh my goodness. I mean, I guess, since Sayori is gone.
It's nice to meet you.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah. It's nice to meet both of you.
So, I ran into Luma in a classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to... well, you know... Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Luma?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica.
So, I know you didn't really plan to come here, but we'll make sure to make you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you are both fun and worthwhile.
Oh yeah, Monica. And I stand by that. Always working hard. Working hard or hard at work. What?
But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I feel like we're skipping some dialogue, like some scenes here. I don't know if it's just the ones with Sayori, but I feel like we're skipping through chunks. I don't know. I feel like we're picking up the pace a little, you know? I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that... you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Luma, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep in complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Yeah, I'm LARPing literature right now.
I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh? Is that so? Really, if a story makes me think, or it takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh? Why's that? Well,
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud, and give that back. Fine.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet?
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment.
Hey, I got an idea. How about this?
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Luma?
Well, hold on. There's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at and... I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But, I'm sorry, I thought... No.
The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me.
I guess I need to tell you the truth, Luma. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival...
I'm defenseless against these girls. They're peer pressuring me. Oh my god, they're gonna make me feel bad if I say no. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Luma?
Yeah, it could be fun, right?
You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left us after all this, I would be super pissed. Luma, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay?
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Luma, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hee.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait.
Whoosh. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole day, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
And we write a poem, yay!
What? You have unlocked a special poem, would you like to read it?
Okay.
Oh, things I like about Papa. What? Hold on, let me lock in. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks me about my friends. I like when Papa asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money. I like when Papa comes home before sundown. I like when Papa cooks. I like when Papa gives me privacy. I like when Papa doesn't tell me how to dress. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my friends. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when Papa comes home without waking me up. I like when Papa keeps food in the house. I like when Papa uses his inside voice. I like when Papa leaves my stuff alone. I like when Papa accidentally drops coins in the couch. I like when Papa is too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. Whose poem is this? Okay, interesting. Special poem. Now we only have Natsuki and Yuri. Okay, I guess. Do we go for Yuri or Natsuki this run? I mean, I was originally gonna go for Yuri, and then I switched up and went for so I guess I'll just, I don't know, I'm kind of curious on, like, Natsuki's poem, because since I didn't write my poem for Natsuki, she didn't let me read hers in return, so I think I'm gonna go cute. I'm gonna go cute. Music!
Ha! Yes! Silly! We're gonna go so fun! Fluffy! Bubbles! Skirt! Sugar! And spice and everything nice! Anime! Love! Cheer!
Wait, that is side, isn't it? What if I choose bed? Oh, it still goes to Natsuki. Right, gotcha.
Bunny! Joy! Wow! Let's dance! Yippee! Friends! Giggle! Pink!
Party!
Laugh! Charm! Let's go!